What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Outlet Pass. Lamar and I are back again today to be talking about something that you don't necessarily always want to talk about when it comes to the NBA. Um, you know, today, obviously, if you haven't seen it yet, I will put a link in the description to the actual video that TMZ released on the whole Draymond Green incident. But first, Lamar, you can do your intro, whatever you want to say. We're going to be talking about the Golden State Warriors today.
Um, Hi, I'm Lamar. I'm 26 years old. Um, and I do stuff.
You do stuff. What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not good at intros, honestly. I'm really not good at them.
Okay. Well, make sure you guys go check Lamar's Instagram out. His link will be in the description below. You can see all the things that he posts. This guy's an archery master. He's also a Raptors expert. So, if you want to know more about Lamar, definitely go check him out. Yeah. So let's get right into it. First, Lamar, let me get your reaction to the whole incident. How do you feel about the whole situation?
well, I mean, Draymond Green said it perfectly that it doesn't matter what happened, he was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think so too. I was talking to somebody else about it. I see Steph and Clay as like leaders, but like they dictate it more with their play.
Mm-hmm.
And Draymond Green is the vocal leader of that team, right? And hey, I mean, he's done a really good job since they're able to, keep a consistent method of winning.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Draymond Green is not my favorite like personality off the court either
Mm-hmm.
way. Um, I think that he thinks that he's bigger than he is, which don't get me wrong, his defensive impact is great.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it's because he's in that warrior system while he's why he's able to be that great and so well known. Um, However, my point stands is that he was wrong. There's really no reason to put your hands on somebody else, and I know Jordan Poole did it too. But there's a whole lot of um, angles we can come at it from. Like maybe Jordan Poole should not have pushed Draymond, but maybe Draymond should have understood this thing about personal space, which everybody has.
Mm-hmm.
So whether it happens in practice all the time or not is irrelevant. Nobody should be throwing jabs or at their teammates, especially if you're the leader of the team, because that's such a bad precedent.
Yeah.
Um, so at the end of the day, he was wrong. He's admitted he's wrong, so
Mm-hmm.
that's great. But I mean, yeah, don't punch people, please.
Is that all you have to say, or is there any more?
I mean, I'll probably just bounce off what you have to say at this
Okay.
point. Yeah.
So, uh, how I think and how I feel about the situation is very simple. I don't, I just don't understand why it was necessary. Like, as somebody who's played team sports before, somebody who's been on teams, I know things can get heated, and I know that you can get upset. But the thing is that when it comes to things like fighting, right?
Hmm.
I am not the kind of person who, if somebody's talking smack to me on my own team, I'm gonna just immediately go and punch them in the face or whatever. Because the thing about it is that if you've ever been on a team before in a team sport, you guys are like brothers, right? Yeah, you're gonna get into arguments,
Or
right?
sisters for the woman.
Well, I'm talking about specifically because it's male basketball. If it was a
Yeah.
female incident, I'd be talking about from the
Yeah.
female standpoint. Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
my point is that nobody deserves to put their hands on somebody else just for talking. Because here's the
Hmm.
thing, we all get heated. We've all at times gotten out of hand, said things that we don't necessarily believe to be true, right?
Hmm.
And the fact of the matter is that the impact that that had on the team is yet to be seen. I don't know, right?
Hmm.
I hope that Golden State can continue to be together and can be a really great team for just the overall entertainment of the NBA. But I do think that this is a big distraction from their team, and it can be a hindrance. And it's not the first time Draymond Green has clashed with people on his team. So to me, it's a thing where Draymond's got to look at himself and say, why does this keep happening?
Yeah.
Right. And Jordan Poole's got to say, why did I react the way I did? Because they clearly were talking smack to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I don't know, man. Like, I just think that it was such a stupid thing. And both of them look bad.
I mean, both of them do look bad. I think if
Yes,
there
no.
is a problem,
No. Keep going, keep going.
I think if there is a problem or a disagreement between two people, like then you should probably handle that quietly with words. Obviously, like don't use your fists or anything like that. And like we said, right, like there's no reason to put your hands on somebody else, right? And I think maybe a lot of people are excusing the pushing too much, but like we don't you don't touch anybody. If they get in your face, just back off. And I know that's easier said than done, honestly. Like it is very much easier said than done. Because in the moment you're going to get heated and you're going to do something. So I think to an extent they're both in the wrong. Obviously, with the way that the video came out, there was no audio, so we don't know what was said, right? So like I said, we don't even have all the information, if anything. And honestly, but like I said, right? Like if Jordan Poole said something like personal about his family or something like that, then it would be like, okay, I understand now. It's still wrong, but I have more of an understanding. But no, I don't think there's any need to be putting your hands on people for whatever reason.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I think when you're close to somebody, you are gonna clash. Right? There's gonna be times where you guys get into arguments, but there's a difference between getting physical and not. And Draymond being the older player, being an experienced player in the NBA, being a vet, being a leader, like I think that's the biggest difference between really great leaders and somebody who has the ability to be a great leader, but at times falters, right? Like I look at leadership from a perspective of it's more than just being this big, boisterous person, whether you're a man or a woman. It's bigger than being able to yell and scream or whatever. You have to be like, to be a great leader, you have to be able to connect with everybody on your team, whether it's on the same level, you guys just have a lot in common, or there's a lot more to it. But what Draymond Green did was detrimental for his team because it may fuck up the chemistry that they had. Like their chemistry may now be screwed up all because of a choice made by both of the players, right? And that's the thing. Like you and I, we butt heads at times, we clash, but it doesn't get physical because it's never that serious.
Yeah,
It's never like, obviously we can have a difference of opinion, right? You and I don't agree on everything. We don't align on everything, right? And we've been friends for what, like 10 plus years now, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It's really easy for me to be like, yeah, you know, Lamar pissed me off. But Lamar, have I put my hands on you? Have I punched you? Have I pushed you? Have I done anything like that?
Well, no.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing.
I mean, like you punched my fist, but like that's considered a prop, so or a dap.
Why?
So,
Why?
You know. I had
Oh
to.
gosh.
It was right there. The joke was right there. I had to do that.
Okay. All right. And anyways, my whole point is that I think it's important as a leader to be level headed and to be cool headed. There's nothing wrong with getting upset. We're human beings. We're gonna get emotional, right? But like I said, when you're a leader, especially like you said, the emotional leader of the team, he is the emotional leader of the team, right? They hang off of his emotions. He's the one that gets them hyped to go out there and make decisions. So how are you going to be able to trust that person to lead your team? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you got anything else to say, or are you kind of done with this topic?
Yeah, I mean, he's got a green release on his punches, but he can't get a green release on his jump shot. That's all I got to say.
And another joke by Lamar. Didn't. All right, everybody. That's gonna end the episode. So this is gonna be outro basically. Again, make sure you guys go subscribe to our channel, like the video. We're gonna be trying to promote release every day. We're gonna be trying to do what we can. So make sure you guys stay tuned on our Instagram, stay tuned on our YouTube channel for more. The short did really well. People really love Lamar, so they be doing the stuff. Lamar, did you read the comments? Some people commented on the video and stuff. So
On Instagram?
no, on our actual video on
Oh, on
YouTube.
YouTube. Oh,
Yeah,
actually, I didn't read the comments, honestly. I just watched the video. Let me check that out quickly. Let me check that
I
out
think
quickly.
it's the Thursday episode. Somebody commented on.
Okay. All right, let me check.
Anyways, everybody, we'll see you guys later. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're out. Peace.